Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing a short vault grind. We just did the After Dark Friday night for 5 hours, and we had the spoilers yesterday. Normally we do a live stream today. Gonna do it, but gonna make it like an hour long, and that's about it. Because we already did one this weekend for a very long time, and I was about to take the day off. I'm like, well, gonna be doing the vault anyway. I think Kenji said it in the comments. Like, might as well stream it. You're gonna do it anyway. Like, yeah, it's true. I do better, way better off a stream though. Of course, like I can get more keys in a single Nomapalooza, but it is what it is. I want to stream, so I'm streaming. Let's go. All right, let me fix the thumbnail and whatnot, and we'll get going. Oh, I have a Under Spire rant. I don't know if everybody's gonna think, like, you see that in the title, like Under Spire rant, and you probably think it's gonna be one thing, but it might be the other thing. You might be disappointed. You might need the aloe. I cannot, like, I put the 27th instead of the 29th on some of these, so I can't tell. Nope, wrong one. Poop. Trying to get the right thumbnail. I had the wrong date on one of the... Where's the one that looks different? There it is. Alright, got it. Save. How's everybody doing? How's their vault going? Put it in the comments. How many keys do you got? I have a decent amount. I'll go take a look. Always like to start the day looking at my results so far. We have 256. So that's bare minimum what I was looking for. I was looking for about 250 at the least. 500 would be amazing. Like, probably not going to get 500 type of deal when I started the weekend. Like, you know, if I get 500, that'd be pretty crazy. And then 250 was my bare minimum. So I'm hoping for more like 300 or 400. Maybe 350, somewhere in that range. But I'm happy with it so far, and I have all day today. I haven't even started yet. I'm probably going to get maybe 100 today, maybe 50, I don't know. All right, let's see. Got that. Let's go jump into the chat. The adventure board is decent. Don't forget to do it. I know during the vault event, one thing you can't do wrong is just doing the vault the entire time. Like, if you skip everything else, you're doing perfectly fine. The other way around, though, you can do stuff wrong, but it's a game. Do what you want to do. Just like, I'm here to help you out, give you my advice, my opinion. You know, maybe even teach a little bit. I don't know. So, if you want the advice, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Whatever you want to do. It's just my advice, my opinion. But I think if you do the vault the entire weekend and you do nothing else, you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong. So if you don't do the adventure board, you're not wrong. You don't do the dungeon, you're not wrong. If you don't do anything else at all, you're not wrong. But the other way around, not so true. Alright, where's this stream at? Come on, man. Being stupid. My laptop's being slow. I'm trying to get to the chat. I see Hans, Livewire, Florian so far. That might be all there is. Hit a like. Let's get more people in here. It's going to be a short one, so we're going to need them to get here soon. Sauna's here. Made it. Yeah, I made it too. You know, I'm still recovering a little bit. Not really, but you know. My voice, my throat, my sleep schedule, slightly off. Alright, let's do this. I'm still setting up the stream on the back end, sorry. Let's do this adventure board. This one for souls you could skip. I'm just gonna do it all real quick. Doesn't take but a second. Alright, got that, got that. One more thing, and I'm super ready, and we're off to the races. Let's blow up this board, though. How have y'all been doing with your keys? Or if you're doing the Under Spire, how have you been doing with that? Anybody get a Guardian yet? I heard they're pretty rare. Pretty rare. Like a 1% chance or something? That's pretty crazy. And there's 6 of them. So welcome back to a Horde Mimic Mythic territory. There's 6 Guardians. You can get any of the random... I think there's 6, right? 6? Anytime you get a Guardian room, you can get any of the 6. So you can get a common, you can get a legendary, an epic, a rare. So if you get lucky enough to get one, it could be a common every single time. It could be a rare every single time. Let's say you get really lucky and you get the common Guardian, which is like a 1% chance, probably. I don't know. That's what they're saying so far on the forum. Let's say you get that one. Well, every time going forward when you get one, you could still get the common. You could get it again. I'm pretty sure, right? Maybe. Guardians sometimes don't work like if you get... Well, you got to get like enough to fully ascend it, at least. Sometimes like with the guild chest, like with finesse, we're talking like other Guardians, if it's the same, I don't know. Finesse, ferocity, persistence, cunning. It's probably not the same, but they're both called Guardians. Maybe, once you get enough copies to ascend it, maybe that one goes away. They haven't explained it very well. The devs haven't explained it very well, and that's probably not how it works. It's probably more like the Gem Dragon eggs, where you can keep getting the same one over and over and over, and you're going to have 16 of the common one, and you're going to be looking for the epic or the legendary, or whatever, you know what I mean? The other ones. I think it's going to be more like a Dragon Egg mixed with a Horde Mimic Mythic. That's how it's going to be. So it's going to be as rare as a Horde Mimic Mythic, and then it's going to act like a Gem Dragon Egg, where you can get the same one over and over and over, and you're hoping for a different one, but you keep getting ones you already have. But I do have a rant about this, and it may or may not be what you think it's going to be. But we'll get into it in a moment. Let me get this adventure board done. Say hi to everybody. Alright, we got Florian, Hans, Worst, Livewire, Sana, Janine, Guerrero. How's it going? Chat. Ooh, we got Imperial Deeds over here. Don't neglect your adventure board. Got gems, you got Imperial Deeds. Guaranteed. 2 things that no one can ever have too many of. Gems, Imperial Deeds. I doubt there's anybody in the game that has too many of those 2 things. So we got them guaranteed over here in the adventure board. So let's get them. Supernova. I'm gonna have to hit this thing a couple times. Let's get the skulls. Let's do some brown. Probably do manacles. There we go. I don't know if it'll kill them. Pretty close. We're getting there. Blue and green. Skulls. Blue and green. Where are you at? Nowhere? Alright, cool. Let's do this again. Alright, got my deeds. Excuse me. Alright, Florence says hello. Hans says hello. Livewire says happy Sunday with a helicopter. Ooh, I haven't said that in a while. Helicopter in it. There's so much Sinnycool channel lore that I forget it sometimes. The helicopter. Doing the helicopter. I haven't said that in a moment. I haven't said that in a minute. People helicoptering out of bed to get the new mythic. People helicoptering to do the Underspire this on the Vault weekend. like a ding dong. Do what you want to do. It's a game, but that's my rant. That's my rant. That's a preview for you. All right, so the dungeon, I don't care. Let's check our task real quick before we start grinding. 2 mini bosses. Yeah, we're gonna do that anyway, so we can just wait till later. Let's check our stats again. 256. And then I got 2 Gnomapaloozas. I want to leave at least 1 for next time. So let's see where we're at as far as mythic or myth stones. Where are you at, Cinemirage? There you are. 62. Let's go ahead and do some verse hunting until we get a boss chest. No turns for you. And it's on the right team. All right. Okay, Sana said, made it. YouTube is acting up. You've done horrible with Vault due to real life. Janine says, hi, Cinny. I liked and have you casting on the TV so I can play too. And I'm going to lurk. Appreciate that. Love the lurkers. Shout out to the lurkers. I don't shout them out enough, but shout out to the lurkers. Livewire has 212 keys so far. That is good. I think you're going to get there today. I like it. 200's a good goal. I think that's a good bare minimum. Everybody should get at least 200. Unless you're like lower level, then you should shoot for at least 100 maybe. But whatever you can get, as long as you're trying. And playing right. Supernova, hello. Alright, let's get into this. Start looking for verses, get this boss chest done. We've got angels and merchants while we do this. We might have an XP booster. I should probably go run that. Let's see if I got one. I think I do. Makes grinding for verses a little bit more fun. There we go. Okay. Let's grab this crap. Aloysius Sweet. Thank you. That's a new guildie. And then we got this. I'm going to grab it. Let's go. XP booster while we look for a verse. While we get our boss chest close to 0, so then we can do a Gnomapalooza. And that might be the whole stream. So I'm looking at when it hits about the hour mark on the elapsed time up there. I'm about done for the day. Just because we already did a stream this weekend type of stuff. I don't want to overdo it and regret it this upcoming week. You have problems with YouTube? Oh no. Hopefully my audio isn't crappy then. What's everybody else think? Is my audio okay? I have my Wi-Fi off. I have my cord unplugged, so I'm hoping it's okay. Those are the only 2 things I know. Sometimes it does still do it, though. Like a random electronic in the room could be making it click. Derek Weber, or Weber, sorry. I'll just call you Derek. Derek W. Fairly newish to the game. Can verse gnomes come up during a Gnomapalooza? Yeah, they can, but they're just really rare. You're not going to see them very often, but it will happen. That's like you're getting lucky. If you're doing a Gnomapalooza and you get a verse gnome, especially one that you need, that's like really good luck. Yes, it can happen, though. It can. It's just low chance. All right, Derek, thank you so much. Appreciate that confirmation. So we're going for this boss chest right now, looking for verses, looking for angels, getting our XP boosted. All right, let's do the rant. So I think, in my opinion, nobody should be doing the Under Spire this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nobody should be doing it. You should be doing the Vault event. You should be doing the Vault event. I mean, it depends, of course. It's another 95%, 5% situation. There's the gnome we need. Sweet. 5% of people are fine to do the Vault event, or the Under Spire, because they don't need gems. They don't need tarot cards. They don't need glory or souls or gold. They don't need all that cool stuff. So they're free to do the Under Spire. Like it's new. There's guardians. It's intriguing. You know what I mean? So you're doing the Under Spire because it's the update. It came out. You're doing it. I get it. But if you're doing the Under Spire instead of the Vault event, you're not allowed to complain about gold or souls or gems or tarot cards because you're choosing not to get those things. Or diamonds. You're not going to get diamonds in the Under Spire. You're not going to get gems in the Under Spire. You're not going to get gold in the Under Spire. You're not going to get souls in the Under Spire. You're not going to get verses in the Under Spire. You're not going to get vault keys there. You might get like an epic one. There's a couple in there. I think a very small percentage of people should be worrying about the Under Spire right now. I know it's new. That's their trick. They're tricking you. They always do this, and people fall for it all the time. They're resetting it over and over and over and giving you more torches and stuff. Hey, over here, over here, over here. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And we're all looking. We're all getting baited. We're all falling for it. Don't fall for it. It's the vault event. You could do Under Spire next week, the week after that, the week after that, the week after that. Every week going forward for the rest of your life, you can do the Under Spire. The vault event is the best event in the entire game. And it only comes once a month for 3 days. So in 60 days, it's only around for 6 days. The Under Spire in 60 days, guess how many days it's around for? 60. In 60 days, the Under Spire is around for 60 days. The vault event is around for 6 days. Just 6. That's how you have to play this game. Once you like when you understand that, it'll be much better for you. Like, oh, I better get this weapon now because it won't come back in a year. I better do this event now because it won't be here tomorrow. Once you start to grasp that concept, you'll play the game way better. You'll be way better. Because Under Spire is going to be here on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Vault event will be gone tomorrow. And then it'll be gone the next day too. You can't do it the day after that either. And the day after that, guess what? You can't do it. It's gone. It's out of here. See you later. It won't be here next weekend either. Or the weekend after that. Vault event will not be. Under Spire will, though. Every single day going forward for the rest of your life. Under Spire will be here. You can wait. Not that long. It's 3 days. I just don't get people like wasting so many hours on it this weekend. Getting nothing out of it either. I mean, if there was like awesome... Look at this! Look what I got! I got the Guardian! He is great! He does awesome! It's helping my account now. I got this Guardian here. He's amazing! His spell is super awesome! His third trait is so good! Look what I got! Look at this is what I got though. For doing the Under Spire. Why didn't you do it from Monday to Thursday and just get it done? If you want the 7th boss or the 6th boss or the orbs, you had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get it done. Now here we are in the Vault event, which won't be around tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day. And you're doing Under Spire still? What? For what? What'd you get? From what I see, nothing. Some torches. You get some torches? You get some trinkets? Did you get a couple jewels, did you? Did you get a little token? What'd you get? What'd you get? Huh? That's cool. I'm just over here doing the best event in the game, getting vault keys, verses, gems, diamonds. You know, just that. I wish I was getting trinkets and torches that don't even count. I wish I was getting reset every other day and getting mad. Man, I missed out on that. I didn't even know if my Underspire reset because I'm doing the vault event. I don't care. I'm not over there getting frustrated by getting my Underspire reset and worrying about do I have Guardians in my Underspire or not. You know why? Because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm doing the vault event. So it's really cool that I don't have to be aggravated by the Underspire at all. Because I'm over here doing this. While people are meticulously calculating the drops from the Guardians during the vault event. That's the money machine again. You're getting out of the money machine. You can go in the money machine and catch money as much as you want. You got 3 days to stand in the money machine and catch money. The devs run out. They got a penny, a shiny penny. They throw it on the ground outside the money machine, and you're jumping out of the money machine to go get the shiny penny. You're catching money and shoving it in your pants and your underwear. $100 bills. For 3 days straight, you're in the money machine. Catching money. $100 bills. Shoving it down your pants. As much as you want for 3 days. The devs run out. Hey, buddy. I got a new shiny penny for you. We'll throw it on the ground. You can have it. You can have this new shiny penny. It's right here, out here. You got to come out here and get it, though. You got to get out of the money machine. Quit catching money. Come get this shiny penny on the ground right here. It's very shiny. You can add it to your collection. You don't have this one yet. You don't have this shiny penny. We made a new one. It's a new shiny penny. You don't have it yet. Look at it. Would you look at it? And they just they set it on the ground and they back away slowly. And they're like, they got binoculars. They're like back there looking at, they got binoculars out, looking at the shiny penny, waiting for you to jump out of the money machine, catching money. Go get that shiny penny. And then when you run out there, they throw another shiny penny out there too, like after you grab the first one. Yeah, there's another one over here. You don't have this one either. It's another shiny penny. We're going to put it over here. Over here. Come and get it. So you don't have it yet. It's a different shiny penny. It's worth a whole cent. It's really good. It's over here. Shiny penny. You run over to get the next shiny penny. Now you're even further away from the money machine. There's other devs looking at you with binoculars, just laughing. Just laughing at you. They did it. He did it again. Look at him. He did it again. He went for the shiny penny again. There's a literal money machine on the stage. There's a money machine up there, and he keeps going after the shiny pennies. I told you. They're like elbowing each other. I told you, dude. I told you. They would get it. They would come get that shiny penny. Jumping out of the money machine. Then they throw another one. Hey, I got another one. Look at it. Watch this. Hey. Hey. Hey, Jetto. Hey, Jetto, watch this. I got another one right here. I got another penny. Shiny penny. A different one. I'm going to put it right here. Watch them. You just watch. They're all going to run over here to this other shiny... There's a literal money machine up there. They were just catching money. Catching $100 bills up there. And all I got's this little shiny penny. And it's just a different penny. That's all it is. It's only worth a cent. But it's different and they don't have it yet. So, watch. I tell you, they're going to come get it. Put it on the ground. You run over to... Oh, we got to get the penny. The rest of the devs got their binoculars. They're looking at it. Laughing. Elbowing each other in the ribs. Ha ha ha! I knew they'd do it. Oh, they always fall for it. The poopy dollar. They're picking up the poopy dollar again. Ah! The dollar on the string. Dollar on the string. Why they always go for it? They're in the money machine. We put the money machine over there. They could stay in it. They don't have to come out. They could stay in the money machine and catch $100 bills all weekend. They keep going for the poopy dollar. They keep grabbing the poopy dollar and putting it in their pocket. That's how I feel about it. I have not played the Under Spire at all Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So I'm not going to let them trick me into doing that. I would say definitely don't play today. If you accidentally played Friday or Saturday, I mean, it's a game. Do what you want to do. But I feel like they're laughing. They are laughing. They want you to do that. They keep resetting you. They keep stealing the penny back and then putting it back down on the ground, and you keep going and getting it again. Here's the penny. Here you go. Oops, reset. Ha ha. Put it back down. You want the penny again? It's right here. It's the same one. Come and get it. Reset. Aha! Here's the shiny penny again. You come and get it. Quit doing that other thing, though. Ding-dongs. The devs are ding-dongs. Play the vault event, man. When it's the vault event, do the vault event. Don't do anything else, and you can't go wrong. There's lots of ways you can play the game wrong, but I guarantee that's one thing you can do, and you cannot be wrong. Play the vault event when it's the vault event, and don't stop. Then you can't be wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. No one can say you did anything wrong. If you played the vault event the entire weekend, you didn't do your adventure board, you didn't do your dungeon, you weren't doing a guild event, you weren't doing the Under Spire, who cares? You're playing the vault event. What'd you do? What'd you do this weekend on Gems of War? I played the vault event the entire time. That does not sound wrong to me. That sounds right to me. Like, good job. Way to go. Did you do your adventure board? No? Well, you know, it was the vault event. You just say that's the answer. Well, it was the vault event. And that's the answer for everything. For not doing everything. It was the vault event. LiveR says, sounds good to me. Live is always louder for some reason, but louder is better. Uh-oh. Yeah, like, for some reason when I have, when I do the OBS, it's, not as loud. And then when I do, like, live streams, it's loud. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn the mic down next time. I can take it away from my face a little bit, at least. I think it's loud, too, sometimes. So I agree. I'll put the mic away from my face a little bit. When I rant, I get loud. Let me know if it's too low now. Sana says it's on my side, probably did something stupid. Hey, no big deal. LiveR says I did all 7 bosses on Friday because they reset me 2 times. I mean, whatever, you know, it's a game. I just gotta exaggerate, you know me. Whatever floats your boat. What up, Chad? How's it going, man? Mrs. Senny says I'm loud too. I guess I'm screaming in the house. I got the headphones on, you know, so I can't hear how loud I'm talking. They're covering my ears. LiveR says next vault event is Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, it's pretty soon. It's a month away. It's soon, but not soon. You know, we're gonna have like 3 or 4 weeks where we don't have the vault event. But every single week we're gonna have the Under Spire going forward. It's an event you can do every single day for the rest of your life. Just remember that. Gems of Chore, or no. Is it Gems of Chore? Which video is the one where I explained priorities? How to prioritize in this game. I have a video on it. I just forget what it's called. LiveWire says you can send 5 shiny pennies to a shiny nickel, though. Yeah. It is a Vidya game, so don't take anything I'm saying too serious. I just like to exaggerate, but I do believe what I'm saying. Just don't take offense. If there's a lurker out there on the fence about if they should do Under Spire today or the Vault, I hope they do the Vault after hearing that. It will only help them. I have no stock in the Vault event, remember that. I don't care what you do. You can do the Under Spire all weekend, it doesn't hurt or help me. You can do the Vault event all weekend, it doesn't hurt or help me. I'm just telling you what you probably should do, and my advice, my opinion. Don't get distracted by the shiny penny, the new shiny penny. Raid boss. We should have that done by Thursday. Everything should be done by Thursday. Under Spire included. Epic Trial included. Raid included. If your guild did not get the raid event done by Thursday, then you might start looking. It's, you know, you come here for the facts of life, the hard facts. I know you love your guild and everything. Your buddies in it. But if you did not get the raid event done by Thursday, then maybe that's just like, you should have it in the back of your head. Like, we did not get the raid event done by the vault event. We're obviously not awesome. I really want to be in an awesome guild. Everybody should want to be in an awesome guild. It just should be in the back, like as a little tally mark. You don't have to like leave your guild, like quit your guild right now, and you don't have to like be that crazy about it. But should be a little tally mark in the back of your head, like, yeah, I mean, I'm on the fence about leaving this guild and going to a better guild. Remember when we didn't get the raid event done by the vault event? Like, we were still doing it during the vault event because everybody was slacking? Well, I'm on the fence about trying to find a better guild, and I remember that, so maybe I should. It's a little tally mark in the back of your head. Your guild did not get the raid event done by the vault event. You should. If you're in your final destination guild. Not everybody's in their final destination guild. But never stop until you get there. You should get into a top 25. There's room for everybody. There's 30 slots. That's 600, over 600 people. 600 to 1,000 people. If you're in a, you know, if you get to a top 30, that's pretty good too. It doesn't have to be a top 25, but that should be your ultimate goal, your final destination. If you're in a, only in a top 100, you could still do better. You could still do better. It's just a fact. Whether you choose to or not, that's up to you. You could definitely still do better, like literally. If you're in the 100th best guild, you could go to the 25th best guild and you're literally getting into a better guild. One is 25 and one is 100. Did I go way over the Miststone thing? Oops. Well, let's just do a Gnomapalooza, because that's about right anyway. I think I went way over while I was ranting. Remember, there's 5% of people that, you know, Under Spire's fine. They don't care about gems. They don't need gems. They have so many gems, they don't care anymore. They don't need gems. They have every single troop in the game. They don't need diamonds at all. No, I don't need diamonds. I have every single troop in the game. I don't need diamonds. Event keys. Once again, I have every single troop in the game. I don't need event keys. Gold. I like to gold farm for some reason. I don't like to gold farm. So I'm fine. I can play Under Spire. I don't want more gold. I don't have this this goal. I'm not trying to get 1 billion gold. I'm not trying to gold farm ever. I don't need gold at all. Like, I'm never thinking about gold. So I can do the Under Spire. You know? Souls. I never soul farm. I don't need souls. I never run out of souls. Screw souls. I have so many souls, I don't care. Like, I do. I have 12 million souls. I don't care about souls. I could do the Under Spire because I don't care about souls. But if you care about souls at all, gold at all, gems at all, diamonds at all, tarot cards at all, you know, you should be doing the vault event, not the Under Spire. You can't get that stuff in the Under Spire. If you're ever gold farming for any reason, if you're making a gold farming team, if you have one, if you have a gold farming team, and it's the best, and you're sharing it out to other people, you should not be doing the Under Spire then, because you obviously care about gold. And you can't get gold in the Under Spire, so I don't understand. Remember last week when you were telling me about your gold farming team and how you... Well, why are you doing the Under Spire then? Don't you like gold? What are you doing? I don't understand. What am I doing now? I don't know. I guess I just came on here to rant, kinda. That's what people like anyway. My games menu keeps going. Like, these pips keep changing on their own. Like, I got a ghost. There's a ghost in my game. Slamming the door. Alright, we'll see you, Chad. Have a good day, man. Food truck is here. Uh-oh. Better get to work. Get to work, son. Do work. Alright, we got 4 Nomas. I gotta use at least 3 of them today, so let's use one. We're on 35, so it would end around 50. Now, I gotta change my team first. Let's get ready. Let's not be stupid. Sister Superior. Yeah, you guys have volume too. You can turn it up and down if it's too loud. How's this? Does it sound any different right now? I like pulled the mic away from my face. I hope it's not too low. I am screaming though, so I doubt it. Alright, let's get our team ready. I always like to run one battle just to... Used to have to do this. It's a habit. I don't think you have to anymore. What up, Tyrion? Alright, let's go. Let's do a Noma. A gap. Let's run a gap. Ready? I think the money machine analogy is perfect. Never heard anybody say that. I made another analogy the other day, or whatever they're called. That ghost hunting on YouTube is like pro wrestling. I think that's perfect too. The Vault event is a money machine. They wheel it out there once a month for 3 days. And you can get in it and you can stay in it as long as you want for 3 days. You got 72 hours to be in that money machine. Anytime you get out, I think you're not being smart. Depending on who you are, and yeah, if you're in that 5% where you just don't even care about gems anymore, and you never gold farm at all, then you can get out of the money machine and do whatever you want. But I don't want to hear about your gold farming team or your soul farming team a couple weeks from now. If you were doing the Under Spire all weekend, searching for trinkets and torches. Just look at the results. Look at your... you don't have to, like, believe me or anything. You know how women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie? Like, you don't have to even believe me. You don't have to... Yeah? You can just... What did you get? What did you get for running the Under Spire all weekend? Like, extra. You could have done it up till Thursday, got your bosses, got your orbs, and then did the Vault event all weekend. So the orbs don't count. You can get those every single week. Like, you were doing the Under Spire. Like, we got to be honest with ourselves. Why were you doing the Under Spire on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during a Vault event? You were looking for the new Guardians. We got to be honest. Now, what did you get? What did you get from those chests, from those Guardians? You got 2 torches here. You got 2 trinkets there. You know, you got a couple jewels. Now compare that to what you could have got if you're doing the Vault event that entire time. Even if it's just 1 Nomapalooza, 20 vault keys. On average, 20 vault keys per Nomapalooza. That's just on average. Everybody knows it. Especially if you have Ironhawk, 20. If you have Rowan, 20 is like the high, the ceiling. If you have Ironhawk, 20 is like the basement. Unless you do terrible, then it's a little bit less, but... Now just compare the 2 stacks. Like, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. You got trinkets and torches over here, and you got 20 vault keys over there. Which one would you rather have? You got 2 shiny pennies over here, and you got a money machine over here. Which one? Which one? So, that's just my advice. I think people are realizing over the weekend, too. Like, you might have been hot and heavy on it on Friday, and then you got trinkets and torches and stuff, and you did not get a Guardian troop. And even if you did, like, what is it going to do for you? Are you going to put it in a new team and it's going to be meta and do something awesome? No. It's just a new shiny penny you don't have. Those troops aren't that good. The devs are tricking you. Don't get tricked. You can do it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next week, all week, and the week after, and the week after. Just don't get tricked. Don't let them do that to you. They keep resetting your progress, too. It's like your little brother, while you're playing Nintendo, resetting it. You're playing Mario, you're almost at the end of the first level, and he hits reset and laughs in your face. That's the devs right now with your Under Spire. You get to the end, you slide down the pole, you're on that second level, you're running along the top, you're about to go to the warp zone, and your little brother hits the reset button. That's the devs just laughing. They're just laughing at you. Could be in that money machine catching money. They didn't even tell you to get out. They didn't say, hey, you gotta get out. You have to get out of the money machine. They said you can stay in there all weekend. No exception. You do not have to do anything else. You can stay in the money machine all you want. But there's a shiny penny over here on the ground. Yeah, mine never reset actually, but I've heard of people getting reset multiple times. Just the devs trying to mess with you. Even if that's not true, it's still kind of true. Your Under Spire is constantly getting reset. Your progress is getting reset. Wow, you should be doing the Vault event. Your Vault event doesn't get reset. You're getting Vault keys. Most people don't do the Under Spire, though, you know. I feel like I recommend it for sure, but just not during a Vault event. It's a good thing to do. I still think people need more convincing, and I don't want to bring it back the other way too much. This is only during a Vault event do I believe this. Otherwise, you should do the Under Spire. You should at least do your free torches. It's good value. It's one of the best things you can be doing in the game. But, like, there's nothing better than the Vault event, so... Even the Under Spire. If it was a weekend-only event, that might be a different story, but it's not. You could have did it all week. Maybe if you were, like, super close to the 6th boss on Friday morning, just to do it real fast. But that's an outlier. That's, yeah, of course you should maybe do that one fight. But most people... I'm talking about people spending 15 minutes plus a day on it for 3 days straight during a Vault event. Every time you do that, you could have done a gap. It's 20 Vault keys. So if you played the Under Spire 3 times for 15 minutes this weekend, which it's going to be 15, 30 minutes, I don't know. That's 3 Gnomapaloozas, that's 60 Vault keys, compared to what? Couple trinkets, torches, jewels? And you could say, well, I didn't know what I was going to get out of those chests, but we had all week to kind of get an idea. And most of the time, nothing's better than the Vault event. It just never happens. It's like the sun comes up every day, the moon. Well, nothing's ever better than the Vault event. Just like the sun coming up. Folk Town, Texas is here. What'd I say? When was it? Like 50? I always forget. I really don't care these days. Now that I don't need Dragonite, I don't care about doing the pause at the end of the... Not as much. Like, if you want to do a vault or a gap perfectly, you should definitely use a timer and pause in the last battle and everything. It's a little bit of a hassle, though, and I haven't been really caring recently. That was mostly to get Dragonite. More Dragonite if I saw a Dragonite gnome. I think I have enough to get my second Diamantina now. I just haven't done it yet. Is it 1,000? 1,000 Dragonite? Is that how much? For a second Diamantina, is it 1,000? Yours reset on update and Friday? Yeah, it's... A lot of people have had it reset. Especially with these last precious hours of the Vault event. Just don't... Like, maybe I swayed one person out there, helped one person. That's all I'm trying to do, is help. Somebody didn't know they were going to do the Underspire today. Waste time getting trinkets and torches. Maybe they changed their mind now, and they're going to do Vault event instead, and run a gap or two. That would be great. That's all you're trying to do, is help people. Vault keys, Vault keys, Vault keys, baby! So you can get 60,000 gold from a Vault key. I think you can get 100,000 out of, like, one. You can get epic Vault keys. Like, think about that. I would rather have, like, 3 epic Vault keys or something for a gap. Something like that. That might be too much. For every 20... How many do I have? I have... If I said 250... What do you get, like... Maybe 1 epic for sure for every gap? I would definitely rather have an epic Vault key than, like, trinkets and torches. That 1 epic Vault key could be 900 gems. I love epic Vault keys. That's, like, the best thing in the game, epic Vault keys. After a Vault event, when you have 30 of them to open. It's like the best in the entire game. There's nothing better than opening your epic Vault keys. And you get a 900 gem drop. I've had that several times. It's the best drop in the entire game. And you can get it. This is how you get it, too. And then there's gigantic gold. It's like 120, 150,000 gold or something. 200,000 gold. I forget. From Epic Vault Key. Like, I don't care how much you get per battle with whatever team. You're not getting 200,000 gold or whatever. Yeah. Souls, you can get 100,000 souls in one drop. 60,000, whatever it is. Diamonds. Everybody slowly poking away every day in your dungeon. Trying to get High King Iron Gut or Iron Hawk or whatever. With diamonds. Saving up 4,000 here, 4,000 there. This is where you get them. You can get hundreds. I forget how much Epic Vault Key can drop for diamonds, but it's like at least 100 something or 200, maybe 300, something like that. It's pretty good. Oh, the video keeps interrupting. That's weird. Sana said that YouTube was being strange. We're almost done anyway. I'm only going to go for like 10 more minutes. I just wanted to check in with y'all and have that little talk. A little pep talk from Coach Sinnycool. Little pep talk. Anybody have any questions? There was an Epic Vault Key right there. Can't wait to open it. Hope I get 900 gems. I might even be in the 5%, but I would rather tell the 95 to not do it. Because I do need those troops, and I really don't need anything else. And I'm still doing the Vault event instead. What does that tell you? I would rather have my gem stack up, be in safe territory. And then I'll be able to do the Underspire. Like, I'm still making sure I can do it. I would rather have so many gems that I can always do the Underspire going forward than to just do it right now instead of the Vault event. Because this is only here for 3 days. That's like the whole point. Other than the money machine, the shiny penny, the devs laughing at you because they want you to do the Underspire. If you're doing the Underspire, you're doing exactly what... They did the update, and they were thinking that, most likely. We're going to put this update out during the Vault event week. We're going to put new shiny troops, new troops. We know they like those, and they go after them. I bet you it was their master plan. They definitely... Somebody said it. And you're just falling for it. If you're doing it, you're just falling for it. You're just falling for it. They got the binoculars. They're laughing. Elbowing each other in the ribs. There they are. Insert player name here. Going after the shiny penny. Don't they know that penny's going to be there on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday? The money machine goes away. We're going to wheel that out of here. On Monday, the money machine gets wheeled out of here, and you cannot get in it. It's gone. They don't know? But the penny's going to be there. Like, forever. It's, like, always going to be there. Don't they know? I thought they knew that. I thought they knew that the money machine goes away, and, like, the penny stays there forever. You don't have to run out right now. You can wait. Yeah, 900 gems is like the best ever. It's my favorite drop. Alright, so our Noma is over. Let's go see what our results are. Should be around 20 vault keys. I don't know exactly how many I had. Alright, now I have 280. We had 250 something, now we have 280, so I got 20 something. I got 28 epics. Ooh, that's a little bit over 10%. It's a little over 10%, right? So you get like two or three epic vault keys per Nomapalooza. So if you do 15 minutes of Underspire, you're missing out on 2 or 3 epic vault keys. And 20 vault keys, regular. I always just say the vault keys, but also the epic vault keys you're missing out on. 20 vault keys and 2 or 3 epic vault keys is what you're missing for that 15 minutes. It's the same as pets. Like, doing the Underspire is the same as going and doing a pet. I still got 3 verses too, man. I'm definitely getting 300 vault keys. I could end up shooting for like 350. Maybe even 400. I don't know. I think at the least I'm going to get 300. I got 3 left. I'm going to run at least 2. That's 40. 40 more. That puts me at 315 or so. And then while I'm doing that, of course, I'm verse hunting in between. So I'm going to at least verse hunt 3 more times. And I'm hoping to get at least 2 more during that time. So that's another 40. So let's say I get about 80 more vault keys or so. So yeah, like 350. I'm guessing I'm going to end up with like 350 total. I got to get my pity too. I did really good on that one. Yeah, 282 right now. Definitely running at least 2 more. That's 40, so 325. You could just say I have 325 right now. And then I bet you I get at least 2 more, and then I run at least 2 more, so... I would say I'm going to finish with around 350. If I really get a wild hair, I might go for 400 again. But I'm good. Like, right now, if I quit, I would feel okay about it. I don't think I will, though. Your last gap only gave you 12 keys? Wow. Yeah, that's just unlucky. As long as you're running Ironhawk. Because otherwise... I think even Rowan should get around 20, though. So no matter what you're running. I've had them give me like 17 for sure. I don't know about 12. That's crazy, but I would be mad. Are you counting like epics as well? Wow. That was really unlucky then. I think the least I've ever got is maybe 15-ish. 15. That I've noticed. I don't like keep track meticulously every single time. But let's do a little bit of verse hunting. I just want to make it the time say an hour. So I don't know. I could probably just say goodbye and it would do it. Any questions or anything? What do you guys think? No one really said anything about my opinion on the Under Spire versus the Vault. Do people disagree and they don't want to disagree in the chat, or do you agree? We didn't really have any back and forth, or no one really said anything, so. But yeah, going forward, what do we got going on? If anybody cares, if you're lurking, if there's one person lurking, Everquest tonight, most likely, I'm hoping. I don't have anything ready to go, but we're probably going to do a session today, and then at the least I'll have that, and I'll get it out at some point tonight, probably late. Tomorrow, what do we got tomorrow? What's the event? Journey. We got Journey tomorrow, so I have Journey teams. We got a new Journey troop. It's a green looper, which is stupid. Should be yellow. I think we have a Divinian Fields week. So I'll have those videos for you. I'll have Journey event teams, high, mid, and low. At the latest, 5 a.m. EST. 5 something. Hopefully sooner, but usually it's 5 something in the morning. And then I'll have weekly preview, which goes over the Soul Forge, event key drop table, Glory Shop, everything going on that week, the campaign, stuff like that. Then we'll have Epic Trials for sure. Epic Trial video, strategy and team order and all of that. With actual battles, you know. Deep battles too. I'm not just going to tell you about it, I'm going to show you about it. Show you it works. Pretty good at the Epic Trials. Then Under Spire, possibly. I'm hoping. Under Spire teams also. Divinian Fields, Under Spire teams. I think it's Divinian Fields. I do PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Then I do Nintendo Switch. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but I think we have Divinian Fields because it's like a Centaur Journey troop too. Oracle class. And then Tuesday, faction teams. Wednesday's the next live stream. Halloween's on Tuesday night. So have a good Halloween. If you only watch the live streams, I won't see you till Wednesday. So be safe. Get some candy or hand out candy. Kids get candy, whatever. I'll probably be going out, walking around with the kids like always. We are Stitch. We're Stitch this year. Lilo and Stitch. We're Stitch. Maybe I'll dress up like Lilo. I don't know. We'll see. Go get me a Hawaiian dress. Put my hair in a ponytail. I'll be Lilo. Livewire agrees. Let's go, Sana. You can do it. I hope everybody here gets at least 200 vault keys. Let's go. Yep. You can always do it tomorrow. Once you get that concept, dude, the game is so much better. Like, you can't do today's adventure board tomorrow. So that's something you should do today. You can't do today's dungeon tomorrow. You should do today's dungeon. Like, you can get to PvP tier 1 tomorrow. You should not do PvP before you do adventure board and dungeon. Like, once you get that, once you understand that, you're good to go. Under Spire you can do tomorrow. But you can't do the faction event tomorrow. Tuesday faction event you can only do on Tuesday. You should be doing that first. You could do both, but get like the faction event done first, and then move on to the Underspire or the Epic Trials. You can do the Epic Trials all week, like on a normal week. Let's say it's not a Vault event. It's not a Vault event. It's a normal week. It's a Tuesday. The adventure board is not going to be the same tomorrow. You must do it today. The dungeon is not going to be the same tomorrow. You must do it today. The faction event is not going to be there tomorrow. You must do it today. Those are the only 3 things. Everything else is extra and can wait till later. You know? On Wednesday, there's a pet. Now that becomes the faction event. Your adventure board, your dungeon, your pet. Most important things, because they don't happen tomorrow. You should not be like jumping on the game and doing Under Spire and Epic Trials first. Or even PvP. Or even your guild event. You should never do that stuff first. Because it's going to be there tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen. You may have 10 minutes to play today. You might have an hour to play. You might have 2 hours to play. So when you get on the game, do the things that won't be there tomorrow. Do those first. Get them out of the way. Then you can do whatever you want. On Thursday, it's the class event. As soon as you get on the game on Thursday, you should be doing your adventure board, your dungeon, and your class event. And then once that's done, do whatever you want to do. That's the stuff that won't be there tomorrow, that you can't do tomorrow. It'll disappear. It'll be gone. The adventure board changes every day. There are tasks up above the 3 tasks that give you gems. So I'm not talking like, oh, that's just souls. That's just, there's other stuff too. Like, you got to do it. That kill 100 troops thing, that's gems. That can be 100-something gems if you get the right one. It's RNG every day. You have to make sure you do your adventure board every day. It's not just like, oh, it's souls today, so I'm not going to do it. Well, I'm talking about the top one mostly. But yeah, gems, Imperial Deeds, they won't be there tomorrow. The top one, if you don't get it done today, it's still going to be there tomorrow, and that's bad. So you have to get it done today. So you just prioritize. Once you figure that out, you'll play way better. You'll get way more stuff. Once you figure out, oh, in the shop for the event, if I don't buy this weapon, it's not going to come back for a year. Now I'm going to not have a weapon for this kingdom that I can get right now. I'm doing the event anyway. It only costs a little bit of extra gems to get this weapon that's not going to be back for a year. I might as well get it now. It's another weapon for that kingdom. And I'm already doing the event anyway. And stuff like that. Once you figure that out, you're good to go. And that's the same thing as the Vault event, doing the Vault event instead of the Underspire. Because the Underspire is going to be there forever. The Vault event will not be there tomorrow. Like, literally today, it won't be there tomorrow. Underspire will be there tomorrow. On Sunday, it's a little bit different because, like, PvP, you got to get to Tier 1 by the end of the week. Some guild events you got to get done by the end of the week. So they jump up every day that passes, they jump up in the priority because you have to get them done in that week. So you want to be thinking about those things, like the guild event, and your Under Spire, and your Epic Trials, and your PvP to Tier 1, and all that. You want to be thinking about it, but you should be doing it every day after the priorities. Chipping away at them every day. So on Tuesday, after the faction, after the adventure board, after the dungeon, you chip away at your PvP, your Under Spire, your Epic Trials, your guild event. And then you do that every single day until you get it done. So you're not scrambling on Sunday to hurry up and finish stuff either. It's like somewhere in the middle. And then once you understand that concept, and then you also understand the cycles, like the kingdom cycle, the event cycle, then you really start to understand this game. You're grasping the priorities, and then you're grasping the cycles. Now you really understand this game, and you're going to do really well. Anyway. Shake it off. Florian says 216 vault keys, 36 epics. Man, that's a good ratio. Nice. Nice work. I got about 10%, so for your 216, I would have had like 25 epics. I'm a little bit over 10% right now. Livewire says, I just like to get things finished, and I got pissed when they reset me, being so stubborn. I wanted to complete Underspire Friday, then focused on gaps. Like I said, if you're a certain person, or if you do it like super early Friday and it's done for the weekend, like, it's a different story. There's somewhere in the middle. I'm exaggerating just to... I do believe what I'm saying, though. I feel like you should do VaatiVidya instead of Underspire. Literally, period. You don't have much time, you're working, yeah. Supernova says, before Paloozas, the most you would get was 50. The most keys you would get was 50. Yeah, that's true. Before the Paloozas, before the pity keys, man, it was way different. We were like celebrating 50 vault keys. Supernova says we might get a surprise Halloween rant. Who knows? Press that like button. Janine says, thanks for the stream. I agree with you. Everyone should be doing the vault event as much as they need to. For sure. It's a good way to put it. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot to get about channel comp below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Janine Guerrero, Sana, Supernova, Florian, Livewire. Got Sana, we got Livewire, we got Florian, we got Tyrion Shark. How rare are Guardian Troop drops? Horde Mimic rare? Like, nobody knows yet, but supposedly on the forum, they're keeping track of all the drops, and it's like a 1% chance right now or something. They're doing data collection on the forum. So, at the moment, there's been like 2 Guardians out of 400 data points or something like that. Go check it out. I don't ever recommend the forum. That's one time they're doing something useful. Every once in a while. Out of 20 different threads, there'll be one good one. Funky Town, Texas, Tyrion, Livewire, Chad, the Clip Bomb, Supernova, Derek Weber, sorry, Derek W. Supernova, Livewire, Janine, Sana, Hans, Worst. Alright, so Florian, Hans, and Livewire were here first. We died in the train station, but it's okay, because we just had the awesome After Dark, so it's all good. Sometimes that happens. We can't always be running away from them. They gotta eat, you know? They're hungry. We don't want them to starve, so sometimes you just gotta let them eat you. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the journey stuff. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are the best. Have a great day, and good luck in the vault event. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Later, Hiram Hawk.